Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another video. All right, don't skip the intro. I have a lot to show you, I have a lot to tell you, so you might want to stick around. So I'm going to start off with the most biggest news so far that's happened lately, and that is the next FAE Fluid Art Experience installment is happening this September in Dallas, Texas. So I don't know if you remember a couple of videos back, I had said, hey, I'm planning something in September. Well, guess what? I will be going back to Dallas, Texas, and I'm going to be teaching there for another installment of the Fluid Art Experience that is happening September 27th through the 29th. And this time around, I am changing it up. I am teaching 6 classes. Usually I teach a lot of blowout classes and maybe a resin class. I have changed my entire syllabus for this event coming up in September. There's going to be a few blowout classes. There is going to be a bloom class. I'm going to be teaching blooms. I'm going to be teaching 2 resin classes. I'm going to teach you guys how to top coat resin on these 10 by 10 inch canvases, which you get to take home with you. So there's going to be 2 resin classes. The other class is going to be an abstract class where you get to play with TLP piggies and mix them in with your resin, create a beautiful abstract piece, and then use a nice metal stencil shape of an animal. Don't know what it's going to be. It could be the turtle, butterflies, hummingbirds, whatever. And you are going to embellish your resin piece with these beautiful metal stencils. So there's going to be a class like that. And then something new I've never done before is going to be what I call a freestyle class. What does that mean? It is a blowout class, but it is a free-for-all. There's no rules. You can do whatever you want. Composition, it is like have fun and do wild and wacky composition, something you would never think of doing. Have at it. It is just called a fun freestyle class where we are going to do the silliest things and have so much fun and come up with some crazy ideas. So yeah, totally new things that I'm going to be doing, in Texas this September. So if you want information or you want to book those seats from now, you can do so. The website is up. Ticket sales are already up on the website. I already actually have a few seats already sold and booked, so I'm super excited. Go to www.fluidartexperience.com and you'll find the info there. You will also still find info for the Asheville, North Carolina event that is happening in May. So I am still doing May in Asheville, May 23rd to the 25th, and you can still get tickets for Asheville, again, on the same website. So just pay attention to, the website and what link and what button you have to push to get to whatever event you want to book tickets for. I still have some spots left in my classes here in my home studio in London, Ontario. That is happening April 27th and 28th. If you want to come learn with me in person here in London, you can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. And then, of course, finally, I am doing classes with Kathleen from Cause Creations. And I'm doing those classes in Fort Myers, Florida. We are doing a 2-day event, July 13th and 14th. And if you want info on that event, you can email us at fluidartwithfriendsflorida@gmail.com. So many exciting things. I'll be in Asheville. I'll be in Fort Myers, Florida. And now I'm going to be in Texas. So there are 3 awesome places, plus home here in Canada for those of you who are in Canada. But you don't have to be from Canada to come. I actually have a student coming from Florida. Turns out she has some family here in Canada close by. So she's coming to visit family. And while she's here, she's going to come take my classes. So there you go. But yeah, super excited to be doing all these classes. So if you want information on any of those events, go to the description below the video and you'll find all the information, links, emails, all that stuff. Okay. So I will show you guys first the dried results of the last video. And so many mixed opinions and choices of what everyone loved best. So here's the first one. Dried super cute. I can't wait to do more of these. Like I said, I have to do about 20 of them. So yeah, I got to do about 20 of them. So we'll see what the other, 16 look like. And then here is the orange one, and so these are all going to stay like this. They are all taped on the back. They're going to stay like this, and they are going to be shipped off to Asheville. And you are going to get to, look, this is my favorite. This still is my favorite. So these are all going to get shipped off to Asheville. And if you have booked my resin class, you will get to pick one of these beauties out of the 20 that I ship over there, and you will get to do a top coat resin class. And you're going to learn how to use resin and top coat a nice gallery wrapped canvas, and you get to take a piece of my art home. So it's like a double whammy. Not only do you learn how to resin, but you actually get to take an original piece of mine home with you. So yeah, and I think I only have like 2 spots left in that class for Asheville. That is my most popular class. So don't delay. If you want to take that class, head on over to the website. All right, so Laser Fridays. Who saw Friday's video for Laser Friday? This was my second project done on the Aeon laser machine. And when I tell you, it gave me a little trouble. It is so time consuming, but I loved doing it. I love doing new things. And if you haven't seen the video, you should really go check it out. It's a sped up version, but I want to show you guys the final result. Guys, I am like stupendously thrilled with how this turned out. So this is 7 layers. Okay, so let me come up close. There you go. Can you see that? There is 7 layers on this horse, 7 pieces of wood cut out, and each layer was different. So then when you stack it, you get this 3D look, and then each layer, I colored a different color, and then this is the final result. I'm like, I love it. I absolutely love it. Sophia saw it and she's like, "Oh, mommy, that's so nice. I love it. Can I have it?" And I'm like, "No, this is for sale. This is up for sale if anyone is interested in this beauty." I think it's like a 16 by 20-ish, give or take. But I am absolutely in love with this. Look at the dimension on that. Look at that. So he's got the base is cream, then he's got some Payne's gray, silver, and then graphite as well, and then black for the top part for the frame. But come on, isn't that cool? So this was a challenge, gluing it together, using clamps to hold it together. And then the edges weren't perfect because, things move as they're drying, even with clamps. But yeah, and then so I got a palm sander and used it for the second time ever. And I sanded all the edges so that they were all flush with each other, and then painted the sides and sanded the sides. Like, I'm having so much fun woodworking. Like, honestly, like, I'm gonna end up like Bob Vila. Who remembers Bob Vila? Or like my dad, who's like a Bob Vila wannabe and has like every tool in his garage known imaginable. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna stock my garage full of like power tools soon. But yeah, look how cool. I love him. He's so cute. I love it. So yeah, it is available for purchase if you are interested in this beauty, or you could, commission one just like it with different colors. I am working on another commission for a client, and the horse that she has is like coppers and browns and kind of like a reddish kind of color horse. So I'm using those colors. You'll see that upcoming in a week or so. But yeah, you could totally, choose the colors that you want. And it's not just horses. I could do anything. I could do giraffes, elephants, like this style, exactly like this, with like 6-7 layers of wood. Dogs. I can do whatever dog breed you want. I want to work on a husky one for Echo, because I've done so many Juno projects. I'd like to do an Echo project. But yeah, if you're interested in a commission with an animal, just shoot me an email and I will tell you, if I can or cannot do it, which I probably can. So yeah, Look, I can't stop staring at it. I love it. It's so awesome. Anyways, so yeah, if you haven't seen the Laser Friday video, go and check it out. And again, if you want anything in particular commission-wise, shoot me an email and we'll go from there. All right, so today's video is going to be a resin video. I am once again teaming up with Lolivefe. So we have a very cool kit that we are doing for the month of April, and I'm going to show you guys what the kit entails. I'll do a quick unboxing. So let me get the camera set up and let's get to that. All right, everybody, let me tell you guys what comes in this new Lolivefe kit. So you may remember me doing a video with another Lolivefe kit I did, which was with a sea turtle. And you guys all know how much I love my sea turtles. So today's kit for this month is going to be, let's start off with this MDF board. Okay, so I've actually turned it around. I'm going to use it upside down today. But you get one of these boards. I believe it's a 12-inch board. And so you get one of those. You will get a medium-sized turtle, silver turtle, and I'm going to use him in here like this. Isn't he cute? He fits just perfectly in here. So I'm going to do it like that. So you get a turtle. You will get a silicone mat. You guys know how much I love my mats. You know, they are awesome. So you get a mat along with a scraper. You will get your scraper. You will get a 10-pack of your 150 ml bottles, M series squeeze bottles. You get a 10-pack of that. Okay, that is the kit. The first 25 people to buy the kit will get a marker, a metallic marker. So the first 25 people will get a free marker. Okay. You guys know how much I love these. I have, you can see them down here, back here. I've got like over 250 of bottles. But yeah, so that is the kit. Retails for about, I think it was $91. Now it is on sale. You will get it for $63. So that is a 30% discount. Okay, so $63, but you can save an additional 10% off using code Kanella10. So not only are you getting 30% off, you will then get an extra 10% off using my code. I'd say that's a pretty darn good deal if you ask me. So I love my silicone mats. Man, these things come in so handy. All right, so you got your scraper, which you guys all know I love using my scraper when I do scrape paintings once in a while, and I love the turtles. So what am I doing today? I am first going to make sure that this is level. So it's level this way, but I know it's not level this way because my table's a little wonky. Sometimes it happens. So I'm going to just put some popsicle sticks under there, and there we go. It is better. Not perfect, but better. But I kind of want it to be perfect because that's just how I am. So this is, you know, when I'm doing my my blowouts and my canvas work, that's why I love using my furniture levelers, because you just twist the bottom and, you know, boom, it's level. Ah, there we go. She's perfect now. But, you know, when you're working on with other substrates and other stuff, you know, sometimes the furniture levelers, I guess I could put them underneath. They don't have to be tacked in. Actually, you know what? What the heck? Why not? Let me see here. And I'll actually show them to you too. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, these are my furniture levelers. These are what I put underneath my canvases to level everything up. Why am I doing this? Silly girl, I could be doing this. So typically I will put push pins there through the holes here. There's 4 holes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pin them into my canvas. But I'm not going to pin them into the board. However, I can do this and prop up my board with my furniture levelers like so. And that way the board is actually higher up and not down onto the table. So how's them apples? All right, so now I need to raise this. So what I do is I basically just turn the bottom like so, and you can level it. Like, how cool is that? So you get these off Amazon. They're super great. See, I went too high. You get these off Amazon. And in Amazon US, oh, they're so cheap in the US. They're like $6.99 on Amazon in the US. Oh my God, that's perfect. But here I pay like 15 to 20 bucks depending on when I find them on Amazon. So next time I'm in the US, I'm gonna be stocking up on some of these, and they last for a long time. Like, I mean, I've had these forever. But yeah, look, it's perfectly level. See, I love, love, love my furniture levelers. They are listed in my Amazon shop. So if you click on the link below or in the description, my Amazon links, you will find it in my shop. All right, so this baby is level. Okay, what I am using today is my Krystal Resin. I'm running low, I need to get more. Krystal Resin is my absolute favorite resin of choice, and I'm going to be doing a dark theme, okay? I'm not straight. I like being straight. Let me adjust you guys. There we go. Yay, better. All right, so I am going to be using 3 TLP piggies. I'm going to use Sapphire, Waterfall, and Blue Eyes, okay? So these are the 3 piggies I'm doing, and I'm gonna do a black base in here with resin. You know what? Kanella screwed up. Kanella should have primed this first. Oh, yeah. I'm not thinking I should have primed this. This is very porous, very porous. So this should be primed with gesso or like at least a couple of layers of paint. Because I'm doing a black base, this needs to be primed with like 2 or 3 layers of black paint. Do I have the time for that right now? Probably not. But I think if I pour resin into this, I'm gonna really regret it. I don't know what to do. All right, so let me just continue and let me ponder that as I'm going. So my thought process here is to do a really thin layer of black, and I'm going to put in my piggies with resin, and I'm gonna mix some of the piggies in resin in these little cups here. And then I'm going to put the blue in here, and then I'm gonna use my heat gun and blow it all and, you know, kind of blend it and all of that. And while it's still wet, I'm going to put my turtle on the inside here like this and put him in and let him cure with the resin. And then when that's done and cured, I will then put a final top coat, clear top coat on top. Maybe even add some, I'm not sure yet, but add some waves, maybe a little bit. And then he'll be left like that. And then he'll be in here like that. And then I'll either leave this as is, brown, or I might paint the whole thing black and give it a black border. I haven't really decided that yet, but that's my plan. Now I really should prime this because I really think I'm gonna really kick myself because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pour the resin in it, and then the wood is gonna start to breathe and it's gonna start bubbling, and then I'm not gonna have a nice flat surface. So yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna spend some time painting this and I will be back. All right, everybody, I'm back. I painted the inside of the board. I taped it off on the top because I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally, I didn't use this brush, I used a bigger brush. When I was doing the sides, I didn't want to accidentally get the top because I haven't decided yet if I'm going to leave it brown, like the natural wood color, or if I'm actually going to paint it black. So I just taped it off for now, just to be safe. I put 2 coats of Amsterdam's Oxide Black. Probably should put 3, but I'm kind of in a rush and I kind of want to get this done. So, you know, and then I accidentally, I had the cap off like this, and I was dipping my brush in there, and I accidentally knocked the cap off the table. And of course, what did it do? It like splattered this big chunk of paint all over my jeans, because I'm going out after this. I have errands to run. So it like splattered all over my jeans, all over my like really, really nice fuzzy slippers. This is what I get for wearing nice clothes in the studio. Like I don't learn my lesson clearly. So I literally stripped down and threw my jeans in the sink here in the studio to get the paint off as fast as possible off my jeans and off my slippers. I don't know if I've salvaged them. We'll soon find out. But yeah, I had a little oopsie. So, you know, that does suck. But anywho, 2 coats, it's dry. I've mixed my Krystal Resin. I added some black pigment paste in there from Krystal Resin. You know, you can use any pigment paste. I don't like using powders for my black base or white base. I'd rather use a paste. You can get any paste. You can get it off Amazon. But if you are going to buy Krystal Resin and save 7% off using code Kanella7, you might as well buy your paste there too. So anywho, I've gone ahead and mixed everything up. So I'm going to put, I hope I have enough, a thin layer of, I hope I have enough. That would really suck if I don't. Did I measure how much goes in here? Nope, I never do. I never measure, but this should be enough. This should be enough. So I'm gonna heat it up and pop the bubbles. I do hope this is enough. I guess I could, I'll just use my fingers. I do like using my fingers. So I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of push the resin around and make sure all the sides and corners are all, you know, the resin is touching everywhere. So let's do that. And, you know, if you saw my last video, I told you guys about my silly accident with the barbecue and my fingers. I am pleased to say my fingers are doing so much better, as I almost burned myself with the heat gun. But yeah, like, I mean, I spent a couple of days really loading up the burn cream. Polysporin has a super duper great cream that is specific for burns. And let me tell you, that stuff really worked so well. And you know, my middle finger and my ring finger are doing so much better. My index finger, you know, isn't perfect. It still has like some really hard, tough skin, and I feel like there's a little bit of a blister under there, but it's really good to the point where it's not affecting me anymore, like my day-to-day tasks and stuff like that. So I'm counting my lucky stars, and thank God, you know, it wasn't worse, and you know, I'm able to get back to doing what I do. So yeah, thank goodness for that. Hey, you can see my reflection. Look at that. This is what I hate about black. Actually, let me do something. If I keep my hand there and hold my camera and I hit the AVF lock. There we go. So that prevents the camera from doing those funky things. I just turned the AE lock on. That's what it's called. All right, so I'm actually gonna use the torch to pop the bubbles. Okay, so that's popped. So again, I've gone ahead and mixed my piggies, and I'm literally just gonna pour lines down, and I'm just gonna make some, you know, abstract design. kind of ocean themed, obviously blues, and just blow it out and then, you know, blend it all in. So that's basically what I'm doing. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no, you know, just have fun. And this is one of the classes I'm going to be teaching in Florida. Am I teaching this in Florida? Yep, I'm teaching this class in Florida with Kathleen. Well, you'll get to do this exact thing, an abstract piece with resin, and then you're going to have a metal stencil to put on your piece as an embellishment. So this is one of the classes I'm teaching in my workshop with Kathleen, and I'm also teaching this in Texas in September. So this will also be a fun class that you can take with me in September. All right, loving it, loving it. All right, let's do the light blue. Again, there's no, you know, right or wrong, just put the colors down and let's blow it out. Or not blow it, let's blend it out. All right, I might do more after, but let's start with this. Oh, I love it! But I do want more of this light blue because it's so pretty. Pretty. So I'm gonna add some more of this light blue because it's super pretty. I love it. What color was this again? I have to look. Oh, I like it a lot. What was it? Blue eyes. All right. It seems to be sinking though when I put it down, unless I put it down like in a big chunk. And it's like when I use this, it's because the resin is so warm now. That's the problem. It's super duper like warm. So that's good enough though for me. Oh, this is gonna be so cute with the silver turtle inside. Yeah, he's going this way. He's going this way. So, I just thought about something. See, trial and error, my friends, trial and error. So I just thought of something. I hope you have to put a really thin layer down because I'm about to put the turtle in here now. And if the layer is too thick, he's going to sink in, and then resin will come up through the holes and like cover the top. So guess what? I am not going to do that. I am going to either A, come back in about 6 hours when this is like super tacky and put them on. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. This guy's pretty heavy. He's pretty heavy. So there's no reason why he should float to the top if I put a clear coat of resin on top of this and stick him in it and then clear coat on top of him. He's pretty heavy. There's no reason why he should float to the top. If I put this in now, he's going to sink to the bottom and potentially resin will come out from the holes and seep through the holes and then go on top of them. So yeah, oh my goodness, it's a good thing I just thought about that before I went ahead and threw him in there. That would have been a colossal mistake. So I'm going to leave this. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as is. And then I will come back for the next step and I will do a clear coat. Maybe even tint it a smidge blue. Maybe, I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, next step. Let this cure. I'll be back and we'll do the next step. All right, everybody, back for the next step. So what I did was I took my turtle and then I actually just super glued them down. I used my Starbond glue. You can use any glue you want, but I happen to have this really great Starbond crazy glue. So I just did a little bit. I did his nose, this tip, and that tip. So now he won't move. So there's no chance of him floating to the top. I don't think he would have anyway, because he is metal and he's pretty heavy, but I just wanted to make sure and, you know, not take that risk. So I did kind of just put a few dabs of glue and I glued him down. So yeah, I've already gone ahead and mixed my resin. So let's finish this guy off. Let me pour this in. Hopefully it's enough. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Should be. I kind of want, though, the resin to go right up to the ridge, though, right up to the top of this. Not over it, not flush with it, but almost to it, you know? And I decided not to tint the resin. I kind of want to keep it clear. I don't want it to take away from, you know, the rest of the design and the turtle and all of that. So let's see if this is enough. It's definitely not enough to go up to the top. So I may have to, I see a doggy hair floating, caught it. Doggy hair. Okay, I might have to mix some more. Yeah, I'm going to, why don't I just use this? Silly girl. Just gonna push it all to the edge for now, but I really think I'm probably going to mix a little more and add another layer because I kind of want it to come to the top, I think. I think that's what I'm thinking. Let me see what this, gosh, why are there so many doggy hairs everywhere? All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a little more for sure. I wanna make sure, like, I mean, the turtle is fully submerged, but it's kind of like almost skimming the top here. So what I'm going to do, oh yeah, it could use another cupful. So I'm going to mix some more resin and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got another batch here ready to go. Give it another second to stir. But I kind of like him, he's very cool. Very cool turtle. And I kind of like that I did it backwards and put him inside the wood instead of on the proper side on the other side. All right, so let's pour this layer in here. This should hopefully get it to close enough to where I want it to be. I'm not putting any more. It is what it is at this point. This is as much as I'm gonna put in. So let me just get every little bit out, like so. All right. Okay, I'm going to use my fingers just to kind of mix it up with the first layer of resin, just to kind of get it all, you know, go in. And Oh yeah, this is perfect actually. It's just where I want it to be. Oh yeah, that's great. It's actually perfect. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take this off because I don't need it anymore. All right, so all right, so in about 5-10 minutes or so, I'll come back because there might be some more surface bubbles that will come up, and then I will use the torch to pop those bubbles, not the heat gun. And yeah, because I can see some teeny tiny bubbles. What I can also see is some doggy hairs. This shirt must be a magnet for dog hair, honestly, because there's so many dog hairs. Where are my tweezers? I don't know. Don't know where my tweezers are. So, you know, oh my gosh, this one's a big one. Oh my goodness, look at that guy. That was a big one. I need to not wear this shirt anymore. It's like a doggy magnet. All right, so like I said, I will come back in about 10 minutes and pop any more surface bubbles that have come up, because there will be surface bubbles. I'm gonna make sure there's no other floofs or doggy hairs or anything like that. I'm loving it. Actually, this is looking really good. This is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cure. Then I will come back and I will peel the tape off, and then I'll see how it looks with the natural wood showing, or if I'm going to decide to paint the top and side black. We'll see what I think. So let this cure and I'll be back for the final step when it's done. All right, everybody, I'm back. Final step. Now, when I did the resin, I walked away, came back 10 minutes later. There was a bunch of air bubbles that surfaced. I popped them with the torch, and then it seemed to be fine. And then, you know, I went on my merry little day. And then this morning I come and I look, and there's two major little air bubbles that obviously surfaced from underneath the turtle. And then like one or two little minuscule bubbles. But yeah, there's oh, he's pretty heavy too, but you can see there's one bubble right there. See, there's a bubble there. And then the other bubble is right there. There he is. You see him? There he is. So, you know, is what it is. I'm not mad about it. He is in the ocean and there are bubbles in the ocean. But yeah, I was like, no, but that's okay. So yeah, if you do this yourself, if you buy the kit and you do it, I would come back a couple of times to make sure that no more bubbles have surfaced. I should have come back more often to check on it, and I didn't. So I should have done so. All right, so let's peel the tape off. Oh, wow, look how clean it is. And this is why I made sure to tape the top, because I kind of wanted to make sure I didn't get the edge dirty. I'm gonna decide. Still haven't figured out what I want to do yet. Don't want to leave it like this. He kind of looks cool. Oh my gosh, it actually looks like sand. Maybe it's like beach. Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It kind of looks cool like that. Man, taping it was a brilliant idea. That was so smart to do, just to be safe. Yeah, he looks awesome. I love him. Actually, I kind of like him like this. I move my furniture levelers. Look, I think he looks great. I'm gonna leave him like this. He's kind of heavy too, actually. Oh, I love it. I think I like him like this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Should I leave him au natural and kind of leave him like this. He looks like he's swimming in the ocean, and you know, he's got brown sandy beach around him. Or should I cover the top and the side in black? I think I like them like this. I think I like them like this. But, you know, he is available for purchase, and he is 14 inches. The wood is actually 14 inches. At the beginning, I said 12 inch, but it's actually a 14-inch MDF board. So actually, let me give you guys a close-up this way, like I normally do. Hold on. Well, that's much better. So, yeah, let me know. Should I leave him au natural? I think I like them like that. I will put hanging hardware on the back. You know, like if anyone is interested in this turtle, you can buy him as is, or if you prefer the black border, I can paint it black for you. So if someone decides to buy this, then you can decide if you want to leave it as is or if you want a black border. So there's bubble number 1. Da, 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 da. And booble number 2. But again, very teeny tiny. You can't even really see it. And then there's like some teeny tinier bubbles. But yeah, if you do this, come back a few times just to make sure the bubbles, you know, really popped, all of them, and nothing. See, there's another little bubble right there. But yeah, I love how he turned out. I love the blue. It like was perfect. Now it did come away from the edges because that's what pigments do. But that's okay. I think he kind of leaves a border, which is kind of cool too. So tell me, what do you guys think of my cute little sea turtle? I love that I put him inside the board like that. Like I said, he's available for purchase, 14 inches. Go and get that Lolivefe kit sale. It's a pretty good deal. Like, I mean, what was it? $63 plus an extra 10% off, you know, using code Kanella 10. So go and get your sea turtles. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this cute little resin sea turtle tutorial. That's it. I think that's it. Don't forget, Asheville, North Carolina. Then I'm in Florida, Fort Myers. Then I am in Dallas, Texas. All that information in the description below. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.